place to call home. Luck Stitch's crew hold a common thread, a misfit bunch where memories tread. They're guardians, so strong and true, protecting the crew as they journey through. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Tapestry grand, unraveling mysteries hand in hand, sailing the waves beyond the stars they soar, forever seeking more and more. Explorers at heart with whimsy and glee, the Wanderpus crew set their spirits free, in pursuit of good with chaos untamed, to find a new place to make their names. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Luminaries' minds, curious and bright, they explore the unknown and seek the light. With every text and book unfurled, more is understood of this new world. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Seen God steadfast against the tide, protecting the land they stand with pride, rising up from the city walls, keeping the rest safe through it all. Mysticians with their gift for spell, in the threads of magic they weave and dwell, observing the universe's hidden seams, propelling the crew to their hopes and dreams. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky.
Hi. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 4th episode of this month's arc, Hell. Real quick before we get started, obviously, it's Keri's birthday. We're all very excited to celebrate that. We'll say happy birthday to her in a second, but first, let's get to some of the new stuff that's happening. Okay, so we have 4 new cards in there. We have Cursed, we have Ponder the Orb, we have Threads of Fate, and we have Fortune Teller Arrives. So, Cursed it's kind of a class, but not the kind of classes, but not really. They're just like a couple of abilities attached onto a curse. And in that, if you get that card, you can either become the Cryptic, which is you can somewhat become like a cryptid of that we know of, that we've heard of, like Sasquatch or werewolf or vampire or Mothman, anything like that. You get to flavor it that way. And then there's the monstrous. Werewolves and vampires are kept to monstrous, not to cryptics. The monstrous is what is the curse that Midnight currently has. He is a monstrous. And that is, all of these have abilities that are kind of good, but kind of bad. That's why they're curses. Then the third one is the Slayer. You're cursed with hunting down a particular kind of supernatural character. Vampires is the go-to, but you could hunt down werewolves. You could hunt down goblins, or you can hunt down Trasks. Whatever you want to say your character is the slayer of, you are. And then there's the lucky, seemingly normal individuals, but are always able to like survive whatever they go through. But they're lucky. The people around them aren't. The haunted, which, you know, you're haunted by some kind of like ghost or aberration from beyond the dead. And finally, the hellish. Like, think the Cinnabites from Hellraiser. Think the servants of Wasmodius. That is what the hellish are. And like, you can just straight up pick which one that you want. There are 3 of those cards. Oh, Tarkus is hunted. That's also a curse, but it's not one of these cursed. Actually, that is the lucky. The hunted is the lucky class, but I forgot that we named it the lucky before. I told him to put hunted on his character sheet. So those are really cool, and I hope everybody looks forward to those. And those the cursed. Second one is Ponder the Orb. That card, we roll a 20-sider and we set it to the side, and the players of that game get to use that 20-sider however they want. Whatever they roll, we can switch a die out for it. Instead of like rolling, they can just pick that one. They can change one of my dice to whatever that die is, unless it's a 1 or a 20. But if you roll a 1 when you ponder the orb, you can change a 20 to a 1 and vice versa. But only those 2 can change them. And then Threads of Fate. Threads of Fate is a very interesting challenge card. I really like it. Like, it's a prediction challenge. You tell somebody that in this game, they're gonna hurt something or they're gonna break something important. It's up to you to tell them what they're going to do. And if they do that in the game, and like the goal is to try to do it, you gain the status Lucky that gives you +2 to all your rolls, and you cannot roll 1s for the rest of that game. If you if you would roll a 1, you get to re-roll. No, it goes up to a 3. It automatically goes up to a 3. But if you roll an 18 and that goes up to a 20, that counts as a natural 20, just a straight up natural 20, and nobody can change that. And then finally, the Fortune Teller Arrives card. I'm very excited for this. The Fortune Teller Nyx has come to town today. And I really like this game that we're about to play, everybody. I really like Heart the City Beneath. And we're about to see like an alternative future situation. And the Fortune Teller will give everybody the chance to do that over and over again. Like we're not going to see any of you guys in the chat's characters today because I don't know what happened to them, and maybe they're still out there. Oh, you'll get your abilities, Todd, because I just didn't want to like tip my hand too soon. So yeah. Oh yeah, okay. We'll change the Lucky to Hunted. Alright. And those are the cards. The game Heart the City Beneath is very Darkest Dungeon in tone. The creator says it is. He was very influenced by it when they made it. It's a great fucking game. It's about stress, like your character's getting stress, and it's about a bleak world and trying to find what hope is there in it. Your characters are not designed to survive in the world of Heart. And we're only going to be, like, the rolls that we make are with 10-siders for this game. And you will see they will make rolls up to, like, 3 or 4 10-siders at a time. So, like, 10 is the best number we're looking for from them. And 1 is the worst. But they're each playing classes. We'll explain that classes is when they introduce themselves. And yeah. Let's get into... Oh, wait. Nika's gonna have to do... Oop, there we go. Alright. So, obviously, Keri here, the birthday girl, is playing Pim.
Oh, hello, everybody. Thanks for the birthday wishes.
And then Ento is played by Corey.
Hello, everyone.
Forge is played by Dark.
Hello, good friends.
And Howl is played by Lancer, or what if we decide Zero or Zero Lance? Zero. There we go.
I'm
I don't
never
know.
going to tell you. Never.
Just don't.
Fine.
That's fine. I can live with it. All right. So, real quick, in today's game of Heart, the City Beneath, actually, you know what? Let's just get right on into it. The four of you wander around the town, and the town is still celebrating the festivities. Peanut came back with the with everybody. Like, Peanut's angry at pumpkins and running around smashing the pumpkins around town. And you four are like taking in the festivities. It's a beautiful fall day, you know, crunchy leaves, like wonderful smells in the air. But the four of you have come across a strange tent that you don't recognize. Like, that's not normally here situation. And I know we're going to go into it, but I will ask you if you guys want to go into it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I already walked in.
Absolutely. I had a problem with my Roll20 and it reset some of my maps. So as you walk in, sitting at the table across from you is the fortune teller Nyx. And in case you're wondering, like, when you use Oracle cards, who it is that, like, gives you those, that's Nyx. That's this character right here. They've been doing it the whole time. Nyx is they, them. Just... And Nyx welcomes you all in, and she's like, come. Approach. And, like, they're waving you forward while they're using their hands to hold a bunch of papers in their hands. They have two floating hands that just, like, are going around the room. One of them is, like, lighting the, like, dimming some of the candles. And one of them is just, like, currently, like, doing the finger beckon thing for you guys to get closer.
I approach very politely and wait to be told to sit.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Forge over.
So as you approach, one of the hands like puts its hand up for you to stop at very specific spots, like, and you see marked on the floor there are 4 X's. There's an X under each one of you, like where you're standing, like on the things. But you guys can move to stand in a different spot, and it'll make sense in just a second. Nyx looks up from their papers and says, "Have you chosen your fate? Is this where you would like to be?"
In this place, I mean, I don't know about choosing fate, but is it okay to sit down in this chair? It might be more comfortable.
No. You haven't the time.
So do we just pick an X and stand on it?
One of the hands, the one that was like dimming the lanterns, gives you a thumbs up.
Oh,
I'll take the thumbs up.
Okay, I will stand on. I guess I will go by the one that drew my attention. This one right here.
Yeah, I'll stand on the X that, they told me to stop at.
All right. Nyx looks up and you see 4 like tarot cards like appear in their hand, like one of the actual hands attached to their body, and they cast them out in front of you. And boop. Howl, You have received the tarot card Broken. Something today will break terribly, and it will cause you great harm. But if you push through it, you will receive the lucky tag for the rest of the game.
Okay, cool.
Pim, your card is Victorious. You will defeat a powerful enemy. And if you do, you will receive Lucky as a tag. Ento, you will find the treasure of great value, but at the cost of somebody else's health. And Forge, you have gotten the Wounded. Like, you will be hurt beyond any, more than anyone thinks that you will be able to survive. But you will. You will survive. And if you survive it, you will become lucky. These are your 4 cards. So, Ento, you're trying to find something worth a lot. Forge, you're trying to be wounded. Pim, you are trying to defeat a great opponent. And Howl, you are trying to... Well, something of yours will break. Trying is a strong word.
That's fair.
And Nyx looks up and they're just like, my. According to this. And they look up and like they have liquid light pouring out of their eyes.
Mhm.
Like now that you can like see their eyes clearly as they look up at you all. And in that light, you can see what looks like yourselves, and then everything around you shudders. And like the hand that was dimming the lights has gotten all the way around the room, and the room has gone dark. And Nyx looks at you and she's like, are you prepared to know what could have been? What could still be?
As
Like seeing the
prepared as
future
I'll
or
ever
something?
be, I guess.
Yeah, I look at them nervously because there's only one thing that's been on Forge's mind. I may not be ready, but I think you're alluding to something.
One of the hands is like currently holding like a bit of sage, and just like slaps it on the table, like burning sage, and slaps it on the table, and the whole room sparks up, and a burst of flames, and just like a very powerful smell hits you all, and like you wave back and forth a bit as you find yourself. Ooh. There we go, okay. As you find yourselves, all 4 of you, 10 years in the future, staring at the ruins of Dyad. And this time, Dyad has been fully taken over by the swamp. No fire half completely. Just all swamp. And I will, real quick, in this world, Ento is the Cleaver. A almost terrifying creature that together is a mixture of like mad doctor and cannibal of spirits. Pim is the witch. With her familiar Justin, she can change forms into like... What does your form look like when you change form, Pim?
So I'm thinking, gonna go kind of like 8 foot tall Wendigo, like long and lanky but super muscular. Hands get really big and fingers are really long, tipped with really big claws. she's got like all of her hair and everything, all of her fur turns red, and she grows like this big mane that runs all the way down her back to her tail. And I'm thinking like going with Justin, like unhinged jaw, her teeth get really big, kind of like Wendigo meets werewolf meets Warpletinger. Demon thing. And then in between her antlers, you see a little like Baphomet flame. For hell, you know. Gotta love a little hell.
Oh, absolutely. And you all have been here in this world for 10 years. 10 years ago, maybe not to the day, but close, is the day that the Hymnal Museum was robbed. And in that moment, where all the spirits were released, the Silver Thimble blinked out of existence, and everyone with a communicator in that town just has not been seen since. But all of the refugees that made their way to him and to the Silver Thimble in that time did not vanish with it, and many of them drowned. Some of them made it to nearby islands, but the massive floods that happened when a sudden disappearance of a land mass that large changed the world, on top of countless spirits and other creatures, or ancient creatures that were locked up in the museum, have like wreaked havoc across the world, like destroying everything. Howl died. Like the second like Hymnal disappeared, Howl's body fell to the ground as a corpse. Like he floated to a coast of an island and was just laid to rest by the survivors there. They were just burying everybody in mass graves because they had no chance of like... They didn't know who he was. He was just another body. But Howl, almost marionetted, your tattoos like sprung to life and dug yourself up through the corpses that were piled on top of you, through the layers of dirt and rock, and like you just stood up once again as a dead walker. And then there's Forge. Forge, you were part of the robbery of the museum. You saw the people break loose. You saw you saw Grandmain get shot in the head. You saw all these tragedies happen. And as you were about to like leave, you saw the massive writhing of a huge wasp take to the sky and go straight south. And you heard in the days later, and you went and visited, in the time you've gone and seen it, Hammerpaw is no more. At all. Hammerpaw has been completely destroyed. And there are like some survivors out there, but not a lot. And let me tell you who they don't like. Because the whole world knows the 4 people responsible for the spirits getting out. Like, you are known and you are cursed for it. But now, the 5 of you, if you count Justin, have come together again. You've probably been working together for a while as survivors and just trying to like make your way in this new world. And you've been hired for a job somewhere in the city of Dyad, the remnants of Dyad. Sal, the giant salamander king, has died, and we need his heart. There's competition here. There are many other adventuring teams that also want to claim Sal's heart. But you need it. You've been promised by the person who hired you that this might be a way to... this could be the best chance you have to fix what's going on right now. Or if not fix it, to make you all much more powerful. And that is the setup for this game. And, Ento is the cleaver. Pim is the witch. Forge is the junk mage. And Howl is the deadwalker. They each have really gross abilities. And if you guys are mad about people eating people, this might not be the game to hold your head on that one. To like die on that hill, because Ento's abilities are based on eating people. But like, you guys see what's left of the Dyad City. It's here, like covered with algae, and like it's polluted to hell. You can see the fact that the remnants of the mana batteries that the mana battery factory that was inside of Dyad have leaked everywhere, giving everything a strange greenish glow. You guys think this is your first time back in Dyad since the fall of everything?
I would say Pim's probably been here looking for goodies.
I'd say Ento definitely has been here quite a lot.
Yeah, same with Forge. Forge has been here for clues on how to make the gods pay and how to set things right.
I think Howl instinctually came back here like the second he pulled himself from the ground, just because this was familiar and he's just trying to figure out what's going on.
For sure. All right. So so you're all more or less familiar with the state of things here then. But you guys can hear other like adventurers around the city, and in the distance you hear some of them screaming because they were not prepared for the things that live in this place now. And like some of these things are ridiculously powerful like amphibian creatures. Like the salamanders have gotten a little out of hand.
Sounds like somebody didn't come prepared.
They're fools to be here, not so unprepared. What else did they expect?
Makes our job easier.
Makes my job. Yeah, I'll feed it to that one. Pointing to Ento.
I'll gladly take it.
Right.
Well-
So laid out in front of you is the breadth of what is left of Dyad. Do any of you have any ideas of where the body might have fallen? And you guys can just tell me if like you got clues. You can also ask me questions about the world, including like who hired you and stuff. That all of that is perfectly fine.
So, the first step that Forge always does is take samples of like water and earth to discern the goings about of energies around the area.
Yeah, this would be a standard discern haven. If you have discern or haven, go ahead and like add those to your roll, which you do have discern.
I do have discern, just not haven.
Absolutely. So yeah, you're gonna be able to roll 2d10.
So that's standard?
Yeah, standard.
Okay, just
This isn't risky. That's a 4. A 4 is a failure. You take stress.
okay.
Forge, I'm gonna say that you're gonna take 2 mind stress as you
Wonderful.
look into the water and almost like oil floating on the top of it is the remaining mana battery liquid. Like, it's just monstrously, like, it's neon green color, and you see your own reflection looking back at you as, like, but you see yourself before. Like, you see yourself in the prime of the Silver Thimble, and, like, all of a sudden the rest of it becomes the companions that you had. Not the Wander Crew companions. You see Knife running up to you and, like, shaking your hand, being really excited about getting the robot, like, tournament off the ground. And then you see Nana Boots finally, like, being like, yeah, okay, this could be good. And then all at once you see wasps, like, taking over their faces and, like, just consuming them in just, like, a matter of seconds, until there's just skin and bone, until, like, nothing but bone. And that's what was in the water.
What everyone can see is just Forge's claws just extend as he claws into the water and just tries to destroy the image.
Yeah, you all totally do see that.
So Ento, can I have Ento, like, try to smell out, like, get a whiff of Sal's rotting corpse, because he's very familiar now with that scent.
Oh yeah, that's a Hunt Haven.
Cool.
Oh wait, no. Is it Hunt Haven, or do I think it's Hunt? This might be Hunt Warrens. I don't know if you have Warren.
I do not.
No, Hunt Wild. I do think this. I think this entire place counts as you are in the domain Wild, is what the city is.
Oh.
Oh, natural 10 though. Yeah, okay. That's a success with no 10 is a crit in this game, everybody. So Ento just rolled a 10. You absolutely know where this is. But just up ahead, let's move you guys right here. Up ahead, you see these, like, salamanders. These are some of, like, and you know them. These is the lynx. They are what's left of the Linkertons. They have turned into criminals. They are like bandits. They are here looking for whatever treasure they can, and you know for a fact they're not about discussions anymore. They are not trying to intimidate you. They are going to try to, like, sneak attack you and, like, come down on groups. That is what they do. But you rolled a 10. You have the advantage on them. 100%. You can apply one stress to any of them right now. That'll count as, like, you getting... Like, you can either apply that stress, and you still will sneak attack them if you want to. Like, you know where they are. You can put whatever you want on them. Do you want to... You can apply whatever kind of stress you want. And, sorry, everybody in the chat, the kinds of stress we have are blood. That's your HP, basically. You have mind. Mind stress is how sane you are. We have echo. And for us, echo is basically the word tree stuff. Like, reality and how you see reality is the echo. Fortune is just how lucky you are. And supplies is everything that they're carrying. So you can put 1 point of stress on them. If you hit their supplies, like, you can make them drop their weapons. If you hit their blood, then you hurt them. If you hit their mind, you're making them go crazy. And if you hit echo, you might be scaring them.
So I definitely want to go for blood.
All right, for sure. How are you dealing that damage?
With my cleaver.
Oh, so you, like, fully sneaking up on them.
Yeah. I wanna sneak up on them and unleash a barrage of rage and hate
Yeah,
as
you already.
soon as I get
okay.
up to them.
You already rolled the crit, so go ahead and just roll the D8 damage that your cleaver is. So Ento's cleaver has the tags. Oh, it is sorry, hunt, brutal, and tiring. Like, he doesn't have to worry about the tiring because he rolled a crit on it, but it is gonna be brutal. Whenever you use this, it's gotta be gory, and it stands a really good chance of terrifying anybody that sees you doing it. Eight. You have applied 8 blood stress to this guy. He can only handle 4 blood stress at a, like, these guys can only handle 4. So which one did you kill, and what did it look like when you did it?
So I feel like the middle one is lacking more awareness than the other two. And so Ento sneaks up behind him, and in this new apocalyptic world, Ento's kind of gone a little feral, and so he's like sneaking up on all fours slowly. And as soon as he gets within range, he just leaps on top of this dude and starts hacking away with his cleaver to the point where even after it is a bloody pulp, he is just still pounding the cleaver into that pulp.
And like, you guys can all hear the clang of the cleaver hitting the stone brick underneath. But, and like, this cleaver's got to be like, when you first got it, we all remember the cleaver. Like, you got it from the cursed auction. When you first got it, it was beautiful, like, had a mirror shine and like cut things perfectly. And now it's chipped to hell, but it has not lost any of its edge because of that. You know what I mean? You are still just cutting right through this guy. And the two, can you roll me a, actually, go ahead and for the rest of this scene, click on kill, their skills kill, and add that to yourself too. Yeah. So now
Okay.
you can also do that. Yeah. So the other two, seeing their friend die, are backing up, but this one on the left here is slowly pulling out a crossbow. Now you guys have guns, because between Forge and Howl and Pim, you guys can keep them up, like, in okay situations. The three of you have worked with guns in the past, so you have like pretty good upkeep. But everybody else isn't quite as good as you, so guns are rare. So you see him like pulling out what looks like a crossbow, and he's like trying to like load his bolt in. Howl, Pim, and Forge, you all three of you see this one trying to like shoot at Ento while Ento is just going ham on this body.
Pim's gonna pull out her gun, point it right at him, and be like, I promise you don't want to do that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me compel, either Haven or Wild. Sorry, 1 second. I gave you Haven for... Yeah, okay, yeah. So compel, roll it with mastery, and go ahead do compel, Haven, and yeah, mastery.
So
Do you need help doing it?
Wait, what am I? Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Okay, no, it's fine. You will see 2 drop-down menus on your character sheet. Like we say standard. It's like
yeah.
Okay, so click on that and click and highlight compel. Yep,
Mhm.
and then go to the next one down, and do Haven.
Okay.
And then click that
On
mastery.
and then click
This
roll.
is risky though. Instead of standard, go to that standard one, click it, and do risky.
Okay.
And that's going to take away your highest roll, because that's what risk is like. But you still rolled a 9. So he puts his hands up and he drops his gun, and the other one sees this happen, and he looks and sees your gun. Like, he drops his crossbow, he sees your gun, and he drops his sword, and it's just like, we weren't looking to cause any problems with you. We're just here to get a paycheck ourselves.
Well, that paycheck could be my paycheck, so what have you seen?
Okay. The body's deep in here, but there's a couple groups that have a lead on us. You be careful. The wildebeest he's loose here, and you guys will recognize the wildebeest is
Willoughby?
It's Willoughby, but he's gone feral. Like, he's one of the best known mercenaries. He is also a cleaver, much like Ento. But he is just. I'll actually show you guys. Where is he? 1 second. Where are? Roll 20. Sometimes roll 20. Get your shit together. This is what he looks like.
Ooh.
He is deeper in here. He is your main competition for this item. There are other teams out there, but compared to Wildebeest, they're nothing. You know that he is strong. Forge, you've heard some rumors about Wildebeest. What have you heard that he's done in this new world? And what have you heard that he's capable of?
He is capable of ripping limbs and eating them in the middle of a fight.
It's just, that is his signature. He's that guy that puts his fucking foot on your chest and rips both of your arms. Have you guys ever seen Ninja Scroll?
Unfortunately, yes.
It's just like that one guy that ripped out that guy's arm and it was just drinking the blood.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Yeah.
Wildebeest.
Yeah.
But
Well,
he's in
thank
the
you.
city.
Thank you for the warning. I do appreciate it. But unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of people being left alive and then coming back for revenge for killing their friend. So, Justin, you hungry?
Forge without the word just shoots the one that has the sword.
And I'm going to send Justin in to just eat that other guy.
All right. Forge, you are shooting. What abilities you got? Let me see. What you do. All right, so this is kill. It's not risky because he doesn't have his gun. He doesn't have a gun and a sword on you or anything. So this is just 1 10-sider for you, Forge.
Okay.
Just without anything, standard roll.
Okay, so no, nothing. Okay. All right.
Yep. Six. Okay. You do it, but wait. I scrolled away from it to look at affliction. Oh, here we go. Oh no, yeah, success at a cost. So you do it, but as you aim and pull the trigger, Forge, right before it's feels like slow motion.
Yeah.
You see the bullet going, and right before it hits him, and he turns and looking, his eyes open wide. You are suddenly looking at Throttle. You are shooting Throttle in the face right now, but you've already pulled that trigger.
Yeah. So how much mind damage am I getting?
2 more mind, and I forgot to tell you this, but I need you to roll me a fallout check.
Oh, okay. So do I do 2 more mind and then the fallout, or
Yep.
the fallout?
You gotta
and then
take, yeah, you gotta add the 2 and then do it.
All right.
6. That's absolutely fine. Real quick for everybody watching, Fallout works like this. Every time they get stress, they have to roll a 12-sider, and they want to get the number lower than the amount of stress that they have right now. So he was looking for, it's like they want a number higher than the amount of stress they have right now. I'm sorry. So if he has 4, 3, 2, and 1 are very dangerous. Those are bad. But he rolled a 6, so he's perfectly fine, perfectly safe, has not had any fallout. But he is, 4 points of going a little bit crazy. Alright, and for Pim, this is gonna be a kill. Yeah, you can roll kill Haven on him if you want. As you send Justin at him.
With mastery or no?
No mastery for this.
All right, and just standard?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's a 10. Yeah, so Justin has the ability Minor Hungry. A D8 kill ranged. What does he do?
So he's just gonna hear me say, "Are you hungry?" And he's immediately just gonna turn to him and go from kind of cute little Justin to bizarre Justin. So his mouth just unhinges and his eyes go all crazy, and his tongue just lashes out like a frog's, wraps around his head and pulls him in and just bites his fucking head off. His body goes limp and just flops to the ground, and then Justin consumes the rest of it.
Brody.
As that happens, Forge will walk over and on the one body that's not being, devoured, check for things that he can take.
You see a decently made katana on the ground. It is a 1d6 Haven. Go ahead and you can add that right to your sheet as one of your resources. You could add it as equipment if you want to give yourself a d6 katana. It is Kill Haven, or you could have it as just a resource. Howl, you hear a voice, and it's you're used to this voice at this point. It's been with you these last 10 years, constantly, incessantly even. It's just this beast might be a problem.
It'll be fine.
What?
We've seen worse. Plus, you're not going to let anything happen to me, because you're going to be the one to kill me anyways, so we're good.
I do not promise their safety.
That's, at this point, safety's not promised to anybody.
You nod, but you know that wasn't you nodding. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you could delve us deeper into this place. Now, delving is how you get from one place to another in Heart, the City Beneath. You just roll, and we see how close to your goals we get. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You don't have Haven or Wild, but you do have Delve. And I will give you Mastery because Ento is also smelling for the Salamander King's corpse.
Awesome. Before I do that, I'm going to rip some teeth out of the one that's not a pile of pulp and stick it into my bag.
Oh, sweet! I'm gonna increase your bag of teeth to a bag which was a D6 to a bag of teeth D8. Oh, how does Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead with yours first.
if you guys want to say that you have an item, we just roll supply stress for you. Like, you are just... That's what supplies is for. So, like, if you want to say that you have rope, just tell me you have rope and we will roll a D that I think is appropriate and add that to your stress for your supplies. So, are you doing this like barehanded? Are you knocking the teeth out with your death hand, or do you have pliers?
I think I'm doing it barehanded. Howl's gone a little feral, just vacant look in his eyes. He's kind of gray at this point too. There's not much left of him.
Oh yeah, I should ask you guys, what does everybody look like? Like, I know that we're still using our standard tokens because Nika did this art and it's so cool. But real quick, what is everybody looking like right now in this our new world?
We'll go, I suppose. So, I would say Pim's hair has gotten a lot longer, and she ties it up using little bits of this and that, and what's left of her bandana. She's added more jewelry and bits and bobs that she's collected off dead bodies for the most part, or things that she's found while looking around. She's definitely a little bit more scarred up than she was prior, and a little bit more beefed up than she was prior. Definitely just a little bit more haggard.
Absolutely. How about you, Forge? What's Forge looking like? I know now Forge is using 2 fucking like pistols, which is a change. You still there, Forge? Did I talk to anybody right there, or was it just...
Oh, sorry, I forgot I muted.
Ah.
So, though, oh goodness, here I have a reference that I want to go off of. Give me a second to get to it. Now, all right. So, Forge is right now has a coat that's made up of scraps of clothing that was of different close ties in Hammered Paw, but each of them have sigils and runes that it's very clearly dried blood and oil. Each of them is a curse for each of the gods that attacked Hammered Paw, and it just has a belt that looks like kind of like where you would have shotgun shells, but it's just vials of cursed ink and blood samples and just everything in this coat. No, of course, no shirt. But there's like blood stains. He's got scars. His gloves that used to protect from his claws getting out are now fingerless gloves. His face is just haggard. There's like dried blood all over his fur, and sigils drawn all over his fur, as well as he's gone back to ancient ways of Hammerpaw in order to survive.
Yeah, totally. How about you, Ento? How's Ento doing?
So in one of the last games I played in, Ento chose his new reality that was more pirate-like, and so he got like beefier and everything.
Oh yeah, totally.
So he's still got like the muscle. I'm gonna say that he's still that beefy and big, but he's taken to like walking on his knuckles almost gorilla-like, and his hair is grown long and unkempt and just kind of falls about his shoulders. His antlers have grown, and they're multiple prongs now, and in this new world, he's definitely filed down all of his teeth to sharp points.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying. And Howl, other than gray, like gray skinned, like what's being dead like?
He's real gangly at this point. Like basically, like there's muscle there, but he's basically just a skeleton at this point. Always hunched over, real feral. His eyes that used to be red are just wide-eyed, white, vacant stare. He's always looking over his shoulder too and like muttering to himself, but he knows who he's talking to.
Oh, for sure. And like I like the idea that when your death wants to communicate with you, it does a lot of hand gestures and nods and stuff, but like it just looks like you're like twitching to other people.
Yeah.
Oh, if I can, I forgot to mention the bracelets that both he and Blue shared are now kind of like inside of a locket type of thing around his neck.
Oh, I don't think we found Blue's body.
Yeah, but remember they both had
Okay.
one. He put his
Gotcha.
in like a locket.
No, Blue was in the mass grave that Howl dug through. Eesh, this game's morbid. So yeah, go ahead and roll me a delve to try to get us where we're going, Howl. I think you're the only one with. Oh, go ahead. Sorry,
Can I interject?
Absolutely.
I wanna. So Ento is like sitting in this pulp and muck. He's sifting through it. Does he find anything left?
Roll me mend. And so for everybody watching again, every skill in this game can basically be used for anything. So I think it's a mend haven for you because you're havens because you're a doctor, and go ahead and roll with mastery.
Okay.
And this is risky. This is risky because you might just eat what you're after.
Cool.
All right, but a 7 is a success at a cost. Take 2 fortune stress. And go ahead and roll me a fallout test.
Fallout.
Seven. All right, so you're perfectly fine. There's no worry about that. I think you do humans have a wish? Do salamanders have a wishbone? Whatever counts as like the wishbone part of this guy, you like cracked that. It's like uh-oh. So like but you find a D6 no D8 I want to say it's going to be a cursed amulet. Like it's a locket with a picture of it's a picture of Becky inside, but from the before times. Becky is the frog secretary girl that we saw a couple of times. So whoever this was like loved Becky. Well, infatuated with Becky, maybe. So yeah, that was just inside this pulp. You're able to like pull that out.
And what D did or what die did you say for that?
D8. 8-sider.
D8.
Yep.
And then does it have any domains or tags attached to it?
It has the domain cursed.
Oh, that's right, cursed.
So, quick question: did Howl leave me any blood in that body?
Blood there. I'm just after the teeth.
Well, I know
Yeah,
that you ripped into it, so I just want to make sure you left me blood.
I mean,
How are you? How would you gather the blood, though? Like, do you have syringes?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me 1d6 for stress on supplies. That
Okay.
number is how much we'll add to your supplies.
so-
It also will be the quality of this item
So a D6 on
on supplies, but you do have 2 protection for your supplies. So if you roll a 2, you get this for free.
So wait, okay.
Just roll 1d6. There's no place on the character sheet to roll that.
Oh, okay. 1d6 on supply.
Okay, so take 3 supply stress because you prevented 2 of that. But this is a quality piece right here. Add to your resources that you have. What do we call it? What's a syringe kit called? Like, it's like I'm imagining it's one of those like leather bound with those like old timey syringes and stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about?
You mean a phlebotomy kit?
If that's what it's called, I'm gonna look it up though.
Yeah, phlebotomy is
phlebot-
yeah, with a PH. Yeah, there you go. So
Bloodletting kit.
Bloodletting kit, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Bloodletting kit is 100% what it is. It's like, yeah, you found yourself you have in your supplies a very nice bloodletting kit. It is a D10 bloodletting kit. Like, this is an item that people want. But go ahead and roll me that Fallout test for your supplies. Every time we take stress, no matter how much it is, we have to roll a Fallout test. But nope, you are perfectly good.
Do I have to do the drop down box before I hit Fallout test?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been doing that. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Try it again. Yeah, you gotta do the no, not the clear stress one. You gotta do Fallout test. Oh no, you're good. You're good. Never mind. That was me rolling for Ento. Don't worry about that. We're good.
So it's just hit Fallout test and don't worry about it. Okay.
Yes, because that's clearing stress. What that drop down is to
Oh.
clear your stress.
Oh, that's just a clear stress. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're. Yeah, we're good.
Ford, just seeming satisfied with his collection, puts it into his coat.
Oh yeah. So now you are like pulling the blood out of them and like add vial of salamander, the
Vial.
newt kind.
Okay, vial of salamander.
Yeah, vial of salamander blood. This is the domain of blood. The blood isn't a domain. This is a domain of Haven. Haven, yeah, because he's a person. Not anymore. Now he's just a body that got shot in the forehead.
And which deed?
I think this is a D4.
D4. Okay. Vial of salamander, common newt. Or just vial of salamander.
Vial of, like newt is like because it's not the fire kind.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
All right, Howl, do you want to delve us into this place?
Yeah, let's delve. So it's delve with mastery. Do I put anything in that plus box next to it or no?
Yeah, oh yeah, +1.
+1. Okay, here we go.
Okay, that one. Okay, so we ended up with a 6, which is a success, but at a cost. Okay, so I'm going to do. You can take a shortcut and get right to this thing's body. Like you get right to the salamander god, but like in the process, you will have lost 1d8 worth of your supplies. You're gonna have to roll an 8-sider and then add that much to your supply stress. Or you can instead of like, because that you took a shortcut, or you could go the long way, but the long way might have its own dangers. The long way definitely has its own dangers. I don't even know why I said might.
Dude, we'll take the shortcut.
All right, roll me 1d8. This is like not a there's no place to click, so.
Okay.
5. Okay, so add 5 to your supply stress, and then roll me a fallout test, and hope that you get over 5. Okay, that's a 3. Let's just minor fallout for fortune. Okay, you take longer than expected to reach your target. On a delve, add d6 to the delve's resistance, and if you reach. Okay. You arrive just late enough to get in trouble. Like your backpack burst, but that had your teeth in it.
Not my teeth.
So you had to gather up your teeth, and it still took a long time, but at least you didn't have another fight. But waiting for you at the body as you approach is the wildebeest, and he is not just ready for you, he has clearly set traps around the area. You guys know that he has. He is at the base of the corpse of what happened to the Salamander King over these years, as he morphed with all of these other spirits, like coming in and like fighting for his territory, and eventually they won. So he wildebeest like pulls out it's a huge axe, and the tip of it is made of like that red honey, or like as it is colloquially known to you all now, blood honey. Like this stuff is all over the world. People are obsessed with it. It's like a drug. Like if you eat like a cube of this blood honey, it's almost like a resin-like taffy that tastes exactly like pennies, and it takes forever to chew, and as long as it's in your mouth, it is pumping you full of adrenaline and just the desire for combat. The only reason any of you don't have any on you right now is you ran out. But all of you have tasted the blood honey and know its power.
Ford's eyes just stare right at the axe as he starts to chant to himself. Nyanteru me manyan kunyush.
He points the axe to you as, I wouldn't do that, junk mage. And he like motions around you, and you guys see TNT like in the bundles strapped to the like buildings around you.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, tisk tisk. No magic. No magic here.
Ah.
I have no quarrel with the four of you. Oh wait, no. He does have quarrel with you.
But I insist. As I chant, a king demands.
Okay. A king demands once per session. You can demand that holding an hand gives you that, and they must obey. Absolutely. He holds his axe out and he just whips it at you, like end over end. Like it's coming straight for your chest. Like you can dodge it. You know that you could dodge it pretty easily. You would be able to. This could be like a discern. I'd let that rock. Discern with mastery because you knew it was coming.
Oh yes.
Like that's if you want to catch it, if you want to snatch it out of the air, that will like set a tone if that's what you're going for. Or you could dodge it and that would set and like pick it up off the ground. That would set a different tone.
Oh, wow. Those are interesting choices. I mean, thinking how Forge would be now, it's like he doesn't give a shit, so I think he would try and catch it.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a discern with mastery, because you don't have Desolate or Haven. He is Desolate. This area that you are in right now, in front of this dead god, Howl, your death is loving how everything feels in this area.
Feel
so
right
it's
at
like-
home.
So,
Yeah, the death of this great god is just so good to you.
So it's just discern with mastery standard, or is there
Add +1 because of the mastery.
a +1? Okay.
And yeah, go ahead and give me a roll. 6. Okay, so you catch it, but it's gonna have.
It's not an 8.
Oh shit! What? Oh no! Yeah, you're right. I was looking at the wrong thing. My bad. Why do the dice not roll 3 dice for me?
I think it only catches like the last dice.
Yeah, that's really annoying to me. But like, obviously, most people aren't streaming their games, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, you snatch it out of the air, no stress. Like, add to your resources, Clem's honey hammer.
Oh, I'm putting it into my equipment.
Oh yeah, okay. This is Clem's honey hammer. This is kill up close. Versatile. And cursed. D8 as well.
Do I recognize it as Clem's honey hammer?
Yeah, you would.
This would anger me that he had it.
Oh, it pisses him off that you have it. It's like you're the one that got him killed. And like he steps forward and like he's gonna fight you guys right now. Like he is enraged. He is stepping forward and like around his back, immediately Ento, you can see that he is doing the metamorphosis thing as well. Like out his back come like bursting forth wings made of this blood honey. It dripping into the swamp below. It's just like you just didn't have enough. You had to come and take the last thing I had of him. And he stomps on the ground and like shooting. You guys can all see this, and before this hits you, you guys can make moves. Like there's a trail of like solidified honeys like coming across the ground, and it's gonna spike up and aim for all of you.
Pim would like to step in.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so she's gonna immediately call out to him. and just be like, "Hey, Willoughby, been a long time."
And he just roars at the top of his lungs, and like he just becomes bigger. It's just like it's beast now.
Oh yeah, I see that. You know, we could have worked together really, really well.
The
And then-
okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then Pym is going to absorb Justin. In response to him being enraged, Pym is going to Hulk the fuck out. So, the way I picture it in my brain is, has anybody seen the remake of Suspiria?
I never even saw the original Suspiria. I don't know. Is it a horror movie? Because like
Yes.
this month has been really rough on me because I don't watch horror movies.
Yes, it is. So the way I imagine it, Pym is just gonna kind of like, with one of her fingernails, just kind of trace down her sternum, and it's gonna slowly slice it open. And then it's going to kind of like slowly open itself, and you're going to see kind of like the strings of gooey blood and black ooze going through, and it all lights up like fire. And then Justin just kind of like rises up and like slowly absorbs into that. And then she starts to transform, and everything gets like really crazy, and she like hunches down, like claws out, and just roars right at Willoughby.
So real quick, I'm gonna read the true form ability for everybody. Like this is what Pym just used. True form. Your skin skitters with barely contained force. The heart's blood within you is waiting to remake you as a flickering, hungry zoetrope horror. Whenever you want to, or whenever you suffer major fallout, you enter this form. Describe it, which you just did. Excellent. When you enter this form, you roll mastery on hunt and kill checks, but all other checks become risky until the end of the current situation. So the only thing you're good at is hunting and killing.
Good. That's what I want to do.
So, Howl, Howl and Ento, Howl, your death is warning you that there's a spire that's about to come up and just impale you. This is very like JP from Street Fighter 6. Don't know if you guys know that one, but like he just like slams down, and then just spires of just like strange like honey will come like piercing up, crystallized, and like death by sugar is what this, like you guys see this coming. Like Pym is transformed. Forge has like holding an axe that was once Clem's honey hammer.
Howl's gonna take that and listen. He's gonna run to the right, and he's like skittery now and much quicker than he used to be. And I'm gonna use Invidious Spectre, Ghoulish Grasp. So my right arm, the hand that I shoot with, is gonna... It's like watching shadows take it over. Like it's gonna turn black. The tattoos are gonna now become the gray that my skin was. And so I'm inviting my death in for a little bit. And my weapon gets the debilitating tag now.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
go ahead and
fire a shot if I can.
absolutely go ahead and roll hunt, desolate, and yeah, roll hunt with and desolate. This is risky because Willoughbeast is a beast.
So, hunt, desolate, risky.
And that is it's a 4 because it took away the 8. So you fire this, and you see Willoughbeast raise his hand, and just like in the palm of his hand, he catches that the bullet and is encased it in honey. And he just like looks at you, and he's just like, now suffer. And like he crushes the honey in his hand, and you feel it in the eye that had the
My scope eye.
your scope eye. Like you feel that eye just burst. Roll me 1d8 blood stress.
Is that just a D8 roll?
Oh yeah, just a d8. I could roll them for you, but I like it when you guys have to roll the like how much damage you're about to take. Okay, so you only took 3, so it didn't actually pop like a grape, but it could have.
So I'm gonna use Death Follows Close. The first time each session you suffer is it major blood or is this just regular?
Oh, this wasn't a blood fallout. This is just blood damage. Oh, go ahead and roll me a fallout test after you add the 3 blood to your yeah. And hope you don't roll a 1 or a 2. You rolled a 4, you're good. But now you're getting closer to being able to roll major blood fallout. Not yet though. So like your eye is bleeding, but like I think you could just do the thing where you can like keep your eyes slightly closed and you can still see out of it. But Wildebeest has learned some tricks. Alright, Ento. You're face to face with a cleaver. Your sister's a weird fucking demon. Howl's like trying to shoot him and he's catching things. You also still see the spire coming for you.
So I am going to use Chimeric Strain, which will do D4 Stress Echo. I gotta mark D4 Stress Echo. But all melee attacks you make gain the Brutal, which I've already got. And for this one, I'm gonna go with Berserk. So it's gonna increase the echo stress I inflict by 1 step, and I ignore the effects of blood fallout until the end of the situation.
Okay, yeah, alright. So yeah, for both you and Pim, like now that you two have both like fully transformed, what are you guys' attacks in this situation? What does that look like? Like how are you guys like attacking?
I'd say like a kind of like a double charge attack. Just try to tackle the guy.
Go ahead and roll me hunt for Ento and kill for Pim. If you have Desolate, this would be... I don't think either one of you have Desolate as your one of your
No.
places.
No.
Could this place be a cursed place too?
I could be sold on this being a cursed place. You know what? Yeah, absolutely. This place is a cursed place. But if you fail on this place becoming a cursed place, it's gonna get way worse for you all. Just so you know.
So I'm rolling just kill standard.
Kill do you roll? No, kill standard mastery is what you got.
Okay, kill standard mastery.
And I'm rolling a hunt cursed standard.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so you got a 9 and you got a 6. So, Ento, you got in there. But before that, Pim, you got in there, but you got hurt in the process. He is going to he doesn't have his cleaver anymore. He doesn't have his hammer anymore. So as you come in, you see him reach down and he pulls out a knife, just a wicked looking carved knife. Has no particular significance to anything from the before, and he just charges at you. He sees Ento out of the corner of his eye, but he's banking on the fact that he can kill you before you can kill him. And he just charges at you, and he plunges this knife right into your chest. But what you have 2 blood protection. I'm gonna roll 1d8. This is him stabbing you. Only for 2. Can you add 2 to your blood and then roll me a Fallout test real quick, Pim? No, you're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine. And so yeah, he is up close on you. What do you do to him right now?
So as like a counter, basically, like as he plunges it into my chest, I'm just gonna grab a hold of his arm and I'm gonna like literally rip it out of the socket and I'm gonna like stand on him. I'm gonna like knock him to the ground and stand on his chest and I'm gonna scream at him and just be like, "Are you ready to bow? Like bow to your queen."
I'm perfectly good with you like ripping it out of its socket, but not ripping his arm completely off.
Oh yeah, no, not off, just out of the socket.
But if Ento wanted to make his 9 be he comes down with the cleaver and takes that arm off.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm just holding it as Ento just cleaves it off.
And it's just like he just roars again. And like this is where so his go again. He's like roars and spins around, and you just see like pouring out of his body is so much thicker than blood. Like he doesn't have normal blood anymore. He only has blood honey. Like there is no like he is, and in this moment, Howl and Forge like looking at it because you two are like the more like religious or like aware type. Oh, actually, Ento would probably know it too. He's not even like alive in the sense anymore, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He is just thousands of little microbes like keeping him going.
So you said that blood honey basically just boosts you up and makes you blood hungry, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink that.
Okay, roll 1d10 and take that much mind stress.
Ento would also like to start nomming on this arm.
Okay, yeah, so you also roll me 1d10 mind stress.
Well, while we're there, Forge was going to give some of the red honey from the honey hammer, that's now a cleaver, to Mike to take some intake for himself and offer some to Howl.
Okay, so the honey hammer right now is like rock candy. Like you would have to chip away at it, and because I don't think you know how to use it right now, unless you want to roll a religion, like a discern religion.
Discern religion. Let's see here with my mastery.
No mastery, but just discern religion standard, and that could be how you learn how to use the honey hammer.
Okay, so that.
The mastery only implies for you when it has something to do with the 9. Whenever it has something to do with the 9, you will get mastery over a religion check for it.
Oh, ow. Sorry, I just got zapped. Let's see here. Okay, so just discern at no mastery, put that at a 0. And you said that was standard, right?
Yep, standard.
Okay. Oh!
Oh yeah. So yeah, absolutely. With a crit, you are able to like you can move this thing around. Like you saw, I guess you must have seen Clem use it more than I thought you had.
Well, I did like Clem a lot. Clem was one of my closest friends. Yes.
So yeah, you know how to like use the versatile is like really meaningful now because you can make this whatever weapon you want it to be, but it is it will not produce blood honey. You need but it can shift it around. Like as long as you have a source of blood honey, then you could keep making this.
Oh, that's interesting. You say a source of blood honey, you say.
Yes. So real quick, Pim, you rolled a 8, so add 8 mind stress Oh no, sorry, not mind stress, echo stress. This is definitely echo stress.
Oh, okay.
And same for Ento. Can you add 3 echo stress as well? And then
Okay,
just
real quick.
Oh, good.
How does the protection work? What is that exactly?
So you take 1 because you have 2. So you only take 1 echo.
Oh, cool.
Ento's perfectly fine with eating this.
I also took the 4, I need to roll D4 echo stress for the chimeric strain.
Oh yeah. Roll 1d4 and then as long as it's.
So
Yep,
that's
2,
2, so that's 0.
That is 0. Yep.
All right, so I only have. All right, cool.
All right, so go ahead and click Fallout test. You are looking for under a 5 because it's the total, not like the specific one. And Pim is looking for like an impossible fucking number. Pim is looking for under 10. Wait, who rolled?
I rolled the 8.
You rolled a 2. Okay, that's what those 2 numbers are. All right, so the 8 is what you rolled. The 5 is what you needed to be under. So Pim rolled a 2, and they need to be under 10. This is major echo fallout for Pim. So this is gonna be really like bad, everybody. All right. Oh, this is right. Okay. Pim, you have dark cravings. You have a strange appetite. The effect is permanent until this fallout is removed. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get rid of this fallout. Oh, we could stop at a town after this to get rid of fallouts, and I'll show you guys how that's done. You are addicted to this blood honey. It reminds you of B.
I was gonna say not the first time.
Oh no, not Pim being addicted to B again.
You stare at this guy and you want to eat him so bad, and you want that fucking honey hammer as a lollipop as well.
Oh, I'll fucking eat him. Let's go. All right. So is it blood minor or blood major?
That's echo major.
Echo major. Okay. Echo major. All right. Addicted to B again. Let's go.
But that does clear your echo stress, by the way.
Oh, it does?
Fallout, yep, it'll clear your echo stress.
Oh, back to 0. Can I try to eat him? Because that's what I want to do. I want to rip out his freaking jugular and drink his blood.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
All right, so what am I rolling here? Kill,
cursed, or death, and the domains are desolate or cursed. I don't think
I just have kill.
But you do have kill with mastery, so.
Please God, I just want to eat this fucking guy.
I'll give you oh no, you rolled high enough anyway. You rolled that 8. So yeah, are you just clawing at him? Like what weapon are you attacking him with?
Oh, just my bare bod.
Just your bare bod. Okay.
Bare bod. So yeah, I'm literally just gonna like grab him and like smash him onto the ground, and I'm gonna grab hold of his head and grab hold of his chest, and I'm just going to bite into his throat and tear it out.
Roll me a D8 for blood stress on this guy. 3. As you're tearing, like his skin is so much tougher than you thought it was gonna be. And it's just like, and he's just not going down as he like swings his Howl, you see his like one arm that is nothing but honey, like forming almost like a scythe or like a scorpion stinger situation, and he's trying to bring it down on the back of Pim's head. That is what's happening right now. He has like formed it into like the crystallized honey and just going for it.
Can I rush towards it and just try and grab it and throw it away?
Yeah. Let's see. What do
Maybe
I think?
pop some teeth into it, see if I can't get it to disintegrate or stop forming.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Is that what these teeth do? Reverse cavities? Yeah, go ahead and roll me Hunt Desolate. This is risky.
Hunt, desolate, risky.
Alright, so it's an 8, and an 8 is perfectly good. I know it shows a 5, guys. I wished it was just better about it. But he rolled an 8. He rolled a 9, an 8, and a 5. The 5 doesn't matter. The 9 gets removed, but the 8 gets kept. So yeah, you fucking... What happens when you smash, like, these teeth into it? I'm gonna... Can you roll me a 1d8 for, like, your teeth's effectiveness?
Can I click the thing next to bag of teeth?
Yeah, you sure can. Alright, yeah, so you do 5... It's gotta be, like, echo to him, right? No, you know what? I think you do 5 fortune stress to him, and inside one of the teeth, as it, like, starts breaking it down, you see a silver filling come floating out, and the silver in there bursts into the teal flame that you remember from the Wander crew. Like, and that flame just starts, like, cracking him apart. Like, and, like, you see his arm just shatter as, like, this brittle thing. As, like, he falls into the water. Like, the last of his blood being, like, just draining into the swamp underneath you. As Wildebeest gurgles out his last words. It's just like, I miss Clem.
Oh,
And so what Forge does, he tries to collect the what's diluting into the water with the honey hammer, as he wants to transform the hammer into a scythe.
Yeah, you can like, you know how to do it. You can hold the hammer over top of him, and you are literally pulling all of his blood out of his body and basically leaving him as a mummy in this swamp. But go ahead and add 1d8 worth of blood honey in vials, and this isn't, your hammer is in the shape of a scythe, and bump that up to a D10 weapon.
Okay, D10. Knee hammer. And then scythe. And you said the blood vial, honey?
Yeah, vial of blood honey for D8.
For D8, okay. And what would that be considered? Would that be considered occult?
Yeah, that is definitely a cult. Let me think real quick. Oh no, cursed, because
Cursed, okay.
yeah, because we decided the honey hammer was cursed as well.
Yeah. So what I will do is while it's shaping itself, it'll just etch a kind of like the pinwheel cutout of a lemon, to just to kind of like memorialize Clem.
You just killed Clem's best friend. I'm not best friend, but best NPC friend.
Look, he wasn't really himself anymore if he was just pure blood honey. That was a corpse. I saved him by putting him down out of his misery.
yeah, I'm gonna say that Pym probably lays a giant hand on the
I did-
Willoughby mummy and just kind of gives a little goodbye to Willoughby himself. Not this thing, but a goodbye to Willoughby.
Yeah.
So the husk of wildebeest left over, would you say that's like wildebeest jerky?
I would
No.
definitely say that it's Willoughby's jerky for sure.
jerky.
Okay, so Ento is totally carving off strips and like chowing down on them.
Yeah.
I am really glad I gave that warning at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, because I mean, the way that Forge sees it is that Clem would not want to see Willoughby this way.
You do have to strip him of his armor. He is wearing the Red Queen's garb.
Oh, okay.
It is basically they kind of took you guys' like tech and Dyad's old tech where they were making like SWAT gear and stuff, because remember that at the end of the Dyad arc they were wearing like SWAT gear, the Linkertons. It's like that, but it's like colored red and it has like a red bee at the center of it, but it's like so old. This is the armor will protect you from, it has whoever's wearing it, it would give you 2 blood protection and 1 fortune protection, like, but it makes it's obvious, like it's much harder to hide if you're wearing this. It's big, it's loud, doesn't hinder your movements, but people recognize you as serving the Red Queen if you are seen wearing it.
So as Ento is doffing his armor, he's just chucking it behind him. He doesn't care about this armor at all. He just wants to get to the meat.
Well, guess what? I'm not putting it on, but I'll take it. Unless somebody else wants to wear it.
Howl's gonna slide behind Ento and start pulling teeth again.
Okay, so I guess I'm putting it away. Looks over to Pim.
I'll put it on.
All right, so Forge hands it over to Pim.
Okay, so I am adding, what'd you say for protection? 2 blood?
2 blood and 1 fortune.
1 fortune. Okay. Do I have to put it in somewhere?
I can do it for you real quick. On your thing, you'll see. Oh yeah, no, you did that, and the fortune, and yeah, if you just hit up 1 on that fortune protection, there you go.
Got it.
You are solid.
Okay.
So with
Kind of, because you're still cursed with wanting to.
Oh, you want that hammer so bad? When you like every second. Actually, could you roll me a Actually, you don't even have to roll for it because it is just a thing that's happening. You see Forge like with that honey hammer making it a scythe, and every time, every bit that he's pulling into it, you want it. It's like you need it. You're fiending for it. Like you didn't drink nearly enough of it. You wanted to eat this like you wanted to drink this body dry, but Forge got there before you.
Well, I'm still in beast form.
You are still in beast form, yeah.
I'm gonna try
Wait.
to take it.
Wait, in beast form but put on the armor?
Yeah, fuck it. Beast form
No.
with armor.
Okay.
She's got so
Yeah.
many more hands to put it on.
I was just trying to visualize this. So
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to take that hammer.
you are
How you
not
gonna?
touching this.
Yeah.
You have two chances, Pim. Fat and none.
I am literally a fucking were-demon right now.
Oh, I know.
So Pim's gonna look at Forge, and she doesn't even really know what she's doing anymore. And like her eyes are literally glowing red at this point, and you can just see almost like flames coming off of her eyes, and she's just gonna like basically just growl, and then she's going to launch herself directly at him to try to take the hammer.
Okay. What do you want to roll? Are you gonna just because you could try to compel him. Like this could be like how you're trying to compel him, but like that is risky if you are trying to compel well in the beast mode. Oh,
I don't want to
you-
kill him, do I?
I don't know. That's up to you.
I hate this thing. This is a dumb curse. Sorry, Forge.
I mean, this is what this game is. So
What else do I have? Let's see. Well, you said I can use kill however I want. So I'm not going to actually try to kill him, but I am going to use like a killing move to try to disarm him. So I'm gonna like lunge at him with like my teeth and claws out, and basically put my mouth around the hammer and try to rip it out of his hands.
Okay, yeah.
well, with that, when I see that move, I'm going to counter at the same time because I saw how she lunges. So I would like to counter that with a bash. With the backside of the scythe, using it like a hammer.
Okay, I would accept that as a discern for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll a kill with
uh,
mastery.
Yeah, kill with mastery.
And discern with mastery?
Oh yeah, I'll take discern with mastery, sure.
Okay. No, any pluses or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, are we doing standard versus standard?
It's yours is risky, hers is standard.
Okay, risky for me. Okay. All right, here we go.
Pam rolled an 8, and you rolled a 4. Like, all right, Pam. Like, do you just like bite the axe?
Yeah, I'm just gonna bite the axe directly and just like rip it out of his hands, and I'm literally gonna like start chewing on that thing like it's a lollipop.
All right. Roll me 1d8. Forge, you take 3 blood damage as you didn't even you didn't see the extra hands of Justin that were reaching out of the chest of Pim that has changed forms as she just comes in for the hammer, and you dodged out of the way perfectly. You got ready for it, and just this claw came out of her chest and just slashed up your face, and you have the really long 3-claw scar across your face from this. They're not deep, but roll me that Fallout test to see.
I'm sorry, Forge.
No, you're not. Say the truth. No, you really wanted that bee candy.
Oh, you
I
rolled
had
a 12 though.
Yeah. So I'm going to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, since so basically I immediately let's see here. Where is it? Oh yes, I could do it. I'm going to drink the vial of salamander blood using my spell Gorge, so I can remove blood stress points.
Sure. You remove 1d4 stress points. Is that what it is?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Roll me that die.
Okay. BD4.
All right,
I
so
take out 2. Yeah.
you taking out 2 blood stress.
2 blood stress. Yes.
Sure.
And does that destroy the vial?
Yeah, that's gonna destroy that vial.
Okay.
All right, Ento, you have the court. Well, add to your inventory wildebeest jerky.
Well, Well, what I'm gonna
Okay.
do is I'm gonna do the red feast.
Oh, okay, gotcha, I gotcha.
So I'm eating it right now, which I will gain any domains associated with this resource until the end of the situation.
I'm gonna let you like carry this into the next situation
Okay.
because this is the end of this situation. We're gonna have another one. This place isn't this full game. You will be able to add evade. Oh, domains or like not skills, domains.
Yeah, domains.
Add to Ento, add religion,
Mhm.
Warren, and you already have cursed. So
Yeah.
Ento is just like full of skills right now. Like his like domain, like his sheet is just like check.
Yep.
After raging at him, can I just tap Howl so we can grab this heart that we were sent to come get?
Yeah, it's up to you guys how you guys want to get this heart out of there. Pim's back here with a lollipop.
While she's distracted. Yeah, while she's distracted, yeah.
I feel like this is a job for a doctor.
But he's consuming right now.
I'm sure it's fine.
I could
But,
eat
yeah.
and work.
Do you guys like you guys can assume where his heart is. What are the rolls that you guys want to make to
Well, I want to try and use I want to try and remember some of the try using the teachings of the nine to try and discern where a heart would be on a beast like this that's so mangled.
Oh yeah, you gotta lose Clem's honey hammer because currently
Yeah.
Pim
why
is
I'm not-
eating the honey hammer. We had like you had it for a second.
I had it, and then there's nothing I could do. I can't beat her up, and I don't want to try and kill her.
Now it's in my guts.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Alright. So yeah, and how are you gonna hunt for the heart?
I think I am. I think could I use marked for death and like study this thing for a couple minutes and then kind of like figure out where it is and then hunt for it in the creature?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wait, I have a question. Can I use
Yeah.
Creed of the Red King? Because since this heart has been marked as valuable, can I try and use Discern and Occult to try and get it?
Oh yeah, for sure. You go ahead and roll discern occult, and Howl will go ahead and roll hunt religion.
Okay.
Then
And,
using marked for death, I get mastery, right?
Yes, you do.
and what is this? Standard, risky, or dangerous?
Standard because you guys don't have any enemies right now, so you can take your time.
And mastery is fine for me as well, because of my mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a plus anything or just plus mastery?
Just +0. Just +0,
Okay.
but with mastery. Mastery gives you an extra die. I forgot about that until I was
Oh, sick. Okay.
Howl rolled a 6, which is a success, but it hurts. And so did Forge. Forge rolled a 7, which is a success, but it hurts.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys... The truth, like, staring at this body, you see, like... This body is a creature that came from somebody punching a hole in reality. And now we have two different, like... He wasn't this way until somebody came... The alchemist came about and fucked him up. Remember that.
Okay.
So, like, you guys, like, religion and studying, you are seeing two of him at one time, and it's hurting your heads. For... This one is for Howl, not Howl. This one is for Forge, as an additional 5 mind stress.
Oh, fun. Okay, Fallout.
Yep, roll me that Fallout check. It's got a 12 is fucking nasty though. But it still passes, right?
I have as far as for mind, yeah.
Oh, not just mine. Like it adds everything together.
No, I have a 13.
You have a 13, yeah. You don't want
protection.
lower is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at this point it was impossible, but you only got minor because it's only 1 less, which is amazing. You do have to clear your mind and you lose that mastery. You stop seeing the faces of like your old friends in the water.
All right, clear mind. Okay.
But minor fallout for mind is you are creepy. You react in strange ways that weirds out your friends. Tell us how. Any friendly character who sees you do it, mark D4 stress to mind. Immediate. So something you're doing right now is creepy. This will clear as soon as you do it. Everybody else is gonna have to roll and take 1d4 mind stress.
Okay. All right.
What are you doing that is so creepy? What are you doing to this fucking god's body? That's creeping out people that are eating an old friend.
I know. So hold on. I need everybody to prepare themselves for this. I start arranging organs to look like old friends that I think they're dead. So there's one that looks like Clem. And I'm apologizing to Clem for losing his hammer. And then then there's another set of organs that looks like Blue. And I'm just apologizing for disappointing him. And I'm just arranging organs to look like people and just having conversations with them and just completely just stressing out how I just keep failing them and I don't know how to fix it. It's just run on anxiety of just needing to apologize to his friends and loved ones.
Yeah, apologizing to organs is creepy.
That is pretty creepy. I'm gonna roll. Okay, so can all 4 of you, well, all 3 of you, roll me 1d4 and add that stress to your mind, and then also just 4, 3, 4, 3, and 4. The 3 of you think this is creepy as fuck. I think, you know what I think it is? I think he's very accurate with them. I think these bodies do look like Clem and Blue. Like, he somehow managed to capture their essence perfectly out of Sal's guts.
Ento's just disgusted that he's playing with his food. Like, why would anybody do that?
Yeah, Pim's sucking on the honey hammer, looking at Clem like, sorry.
Alright, I need the 3 of you to roll me a Fallout test. And I don't think Howl has to roll a 12 in order to not suffer. You rolled a 7 and you needed a 7. Howl rolled a 5 and he needed... and Pim rolled a 2 and she needed a 5. Okay, so here comes some more mind fuckery for you all. This is a lot of Fallouts real quick.
Am I taking any fallout because I matched it?
Nope. No, if you match, tie goes to the runner, which is you.
All right, cool.
Tie goes to the roller. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna combine, because like the fun thing with Heart is you can start combining things together to make it even worse. Pim, I'm gonna give you the mind fallout, the minor mind fallout of take the edge off. You can't get your head right until you get something to drink in you. Do you know what that something to drink is? You know what that something to drink is.
I bet it's blood.
It's definitely blood. Like, it says can be upgraded to addict, but like we're basically already there. Until
Did
you
you
reach a
say?
haven.
Sorry, did you say minor or major?
This is minor.
Okay.
Howl, you have to take a major mind fallout because that's how far lower you rolled.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I'm about to break you. Okay. Yeah, break. You completely lose it. Anyone standing nearby who cares about you... No. Because that's just... No. Okay. Obsessed. Your purpose has become twisted and cruel. You will stop at nothing to achieve it. Your character is retired from play and becomes... No, I can't do that either. That immediately makes you a bad guy. I can't do basically any... Okay. Alright, so your death shadow, like in your mind, is demanding death. Like he hasn't gotten enough death. If you do not kill one of these three by the end of this game, your death will abandon you.
Oh shit, okay.
It needs to see one of them die. Like the way that Forge is playing with the guts and the gore, it's such a waste of death. Like he's wasting death by like building snowmen out of organs. And like I think your death wants you to kill Forge. And if you don't,
Yeah.
it will leave. Not now. Doesn't need to be right now. But it's always looking for that opportunity. And you can keep resisting this, but like if you roll low, if you fail another mind, if you take another major mind fallout and you don't kill Forge for it, or if you don't attempt to kill Forge for it, you die.
Okay. Do I clear my mind stress now, or do I keep
Yes,
that?
you do. Yep, you clear your mind stress. So do you, Pim. You guys finally like shake your head for a second. The voice that's telling you to kill Forge leaves, but like you can still kind of feel it niggling in the back of your head. But here's a fun thing. You still have to take the echo stress from You have to take 5 echo stress from when you were like playing around in the guts and you rolled a 7. Or you rolled a 6.
Oh no. You ready for another failed Fallout?
It's gotta be a failed fallout, right? There's no chance that you pass it.
I'm at 13 right now, so yeah, let's go.
Oh, okay. All right. 8. It's bad. All right. So, bloodied. You show some mark of the heart. Your fingernails, your physical form twisted, fragile. Antlers, bones, fingernails curve into a fractal shape. Bioluminescent veins, additional joints in your limbs, and so on. What? Okay. What part of Sal's form do you like take on to yourself? Like, what gets added to you?
Man, that thing is fucking wild. Maybe like, kind of like right above his eyebrows, like a little bit to the side, like closer to the temples, I grow 2 of those yellow eyes.
Sick. And like you can see in the dark with those. And specifically underwater, you do not have to close your eyes when you're swimming now. Like even in the murkiest of water, like you have just those weird like amphibian like extra layers that blink like side to side. And for the record, as long as you keep this fallout, when you roll blood stress, you roll twice and take you roll twice and take the higher.
Sick. Being dead sucks, just so everyone knows.
I just have a quick question for the
Yeah.
creepy, act strange minor. That's still there until it's cleared,
Nope,
or
that one's immediate.
Oh, that was just immediate and
Yeah,
gone.
that
Okay.
that happens and goes away.
Okay.
All right, Ento. These two point out where the heart is. They found it, and Forge moved the guts out of the way politely enough to you know.
I would say that the meat effigy of Cash is pointing directly to it.
Just gross. This is a mend curse roll, and you can roll it with mastery.
Okay.
Ento.
Standard or is this a little risky?
This is risky. Like you're
Yeah.
going inside a god.
Okay.
Okay, what did we... I can't trust those. Oh, we rolled a 6. Success at a cost. You get in there, and like, you have your cleaver out ready to go, and that heart beats. I'm going to roll a 6-sider for Echo Stress. It would have done 3, but it only does 1 because
One.
you have... But I do need that Fallout test.
Yeah.
You just tie it nonstop. Like, you're just like, nope.
I'm just barely on the edge.
This guy would really rather not. Alright, sick. So you get in there, and you realize that Sal is technically still alive.
Oh.
Not
Like,
for
if you
long.
gave
Cut
him-
it out.
Yeah, if you gave him time, the Salamander King could get back up and regenerate. Like, if you healed him up, if you helped him out, you could, as a doctor, save this man. God. This man, God.
Oh yeah, that goes so well with what Forge's goal is.
So I feel like Ento has absolutely no love lost for Sal at all.
Yeah.
That heart's coming out, and maybe a little piece of it might get cut off and eaten.
Okay, alright. So the heart is, well, like, it's big. It's bigger than you guys. It's gonna take like a cart, and I'm sure you guys brought a wagon because you knew how big it was gonna be.
Of course, I'm always prepared.
And like, it's huge. This is a D20
Okay.
cursed, occult cursed religious artifact.
So who is putting that in the inventory? Is that gonna be me?
It's gonna be in Ento's inventory
Okay.
because I need him to roll me a 20-sider and subtract whatever number he rolls, and that's how much of it he ate.
Oh no. Oh.
You ate the whole thing? You ate the whole thing.
There goes our money.
Well, there goes fixing the world.
You ate
Game's
the whole
over.
thing.
It's the whole thing. God damn it, Ento!
How
So
can he
he's
consume something bigger than him?
Oh no, his ability actually explains it.
Oh yeah.
What is it? Here we are. The Red Feast. Your crucible gut plucks memories from the meat when you eat a resource. This one actually doesn't fucking explain it. But his stomach gets super distended, and it's disgusting to watch. Even if it like hurts his body can eat any amount of things, and it can eat anything. He could eat rocks if he wanted to.
Did he absorb any of the abilities?
He absolutely did. But he, I guess we get to click a cult for you now.
Yeah. I mean, does this technically make Ento the new Salamander King?
Ento's a god now.
Let me find
God damn it.
fucking
God
Heart's
damn it.
Zenith moves for I don't know how this is gonna work.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You
Jeez,
stumped
Ento.
the GM.
It's just you done ate it.
So Ento's in there, and he carves off a little tiny piece, and he's like, "Oh, it's the best thing he's ever eaten," and he just keeps carving off pieces, and then before he knows it, the whole thing is just gone.
Just walk out of it, just shrugging. There wasn't a heart in there.
I don't
I feel
believe
like
him.
you just rolled out of
Yeah.
the-
With a bit of like blood dribbling on the sides of your cheeks.
just like groaning in pain, like
Yeah.
Howl just claps. Like, that was amazing.
Did you just eat our score?
Clear all of your stress, Ento. Like, you are not stressed about anything.
God damn it.
Yeah, our power definitely did just flicker. There's so much more. Like, I'm not ending this game right now at all. There's so much more of this game that I want to do, and I was wondering if you guys want to go to a town, recover your stress, and do a sequel of this game in November, so I can get the second part of it. If that seems cool with you guys, because I would love to keep playing this.
Oh, no, for
Absolutely.
sure.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
This game's sick as shit, and you guys are doing a really cool job, and we're more descriptive than I was expecting us to be.
Yeah.
And like, I have a whole second half of this game planned out,
Yeah.
and I want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, definitely. 100%. I definitely want to play more of this. I am.
Let me tell you how mad Peanut is when you fucking arrive at the bar in Delve where he hired you from.
Oh, it was Peanut! Oh, shit!
Peanut's
Here we go.
alive.
Peanut survived. Of course, Peanut cannot die. There is no death to Peanut. Peanut runs a little bar in
Is there anything left from the Honey Hammer, like the handle or anything?
She
was
fucking won that fight hardcore, man.
No,
Yum,
I mean,
yum, yum,
did
yum,
she- No, I mean, was there anything, any bit or piece that's unusable, but that is, like, still, like, I can add to the memoriam that I have?
Unfortunately, no.
Shakes fist in air, damn you, Pim.
I had no control.
So this is Delve now. Delve is one of the cities that has survived, almost like it not only has survived but it thrived because spirits do not attack Delve. They have treaties with spirits in Delve. The problem being there are two incredibly powerful spirits that you guys all know about. And it is the Crucible and the Catalyst. Those two are the most powerful spirits. Those two travel as a pair and have wreaked havoc on the world. Like one point in time, one was a ghost and one was a spirit, but their bodies became shells with the leaving of the Silver Thimble. You would recognize the bodies as Tarkus and Mai.
Ooh.
Oh,
They have become known as the Crucible, which is Tarkus's body, and the Catalyst, which is Mai's body. And so, like, in Delve, they will not attack Delve. Delve is the only town that is... Delve and Hymnal, over the time, are the only two towns that are safe from them. Hymnal because they have their own powers of stopping the spirits, and, like, they are the singers, the songwriters. And Delve because they know how to... Your tree's not here. Your tree was in the Silver Thimble. Nothing in the Silver Thimble exists anymore.
What Silver Thimble at this point?
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
So now we are in Delve. You are all like, no cart. You have your cart or your wagon, but no heart. But you need to clear stress. Now, except for Ento. Ento is doing fine. Except for like he's like got that like he's like food pregnant, you know what I mean? Chicken wing pregnant.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever been chicken wing pregnant, but it's
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah.
He's got the meat sweats real bad.
Is it something that we would recognize from Wangs and Wangs and Wets?
fucking Wangs and Wets. Wangs and Wets was the first place to go. Let me. Okay, so if you guys want to repair your stress, you can go to places around town to fill it up. If you guys have played Darkest Dungeon, you know the mechanics. You can go to the shop if you want to heal your supply stress to start restocking.
Well, that is the one that I'm mostly quote unquote stressed out about is our supplies. So I want to re-up the supplies.
I only have blood stress.
Yeah, I have one blood stress, but I think that could be the second thing I do. But like right now, yeah, my highest is supplies.
And if you want to get rid of some of your fallouts, you can recover from a minor fallout by giving up an item worth I believe it's 1d6 of the right stat. And you have echo. You have a major echo. I can bump that down to a minor echo if you go to the church, Pim. Or you can you can entirely get rid of the addicted part of it, but you will always crave blood until you get rid of the big part of it.
Well, the only thing that I have to get rid of is the tattered finery.
You could make a promise. You could promise him something in the future.
Promise
Or
the priest?
Oh yeah, you can go to the church. As you approach in the church, there is a hooded figure behind the altar. And it is a he. His cloak is made of patchwork, almost like a quilt. He's a little lizard guy. He's his tail has a spark of fire on it. A salamander, the fire kind. Bonnie is well known around these places as a priest to the 7 pirate queens. It's remembers.
Bonnie?
Bonnie is the priest of the pirate queens.
Oh my gosh, it's Bonnie!
The prevailing religion in this time.
Yes. All right. Yes, I would like to do something for Bonnie. And Pim is like actively trying to become one of the new pirate queens in this era. So,
will you promise me a spot on your ship? A ship of my own. A crew of my own.
If you agree to be loyal to the pirate queen, absolutely.
I never failed my last one. That was a failing of circumstance. It's like I will be your first mate.
Well, it'd be good to have you on board again, Bonnie.
And he's just like, this way then. And he leads you to a table, and it has grooves cut in it that look like your blood's gonna drain a direction. He's like,
go ahead.
He's like, will I need to strap you down? Or can you handle it?
Oh, I can handle it.
And he stands over Pim, and he says like a soft prayer, and he kisses the end of his dagger, and the end of his dagger is a goat skull, like not a full size one, but like a silver goat skull, and he like puts his forehead to its forehead, and then brings the knife down like on your heart, and he's gonna deal, let's see. He's going to deal 6 points -2 of blood stress to you. As, like, he bleeds out your, addiction to the blood honey. Like, he is bleeding... Like, he's bleeding you out, and he has brought out, like, fresh blood that he has, like, found. And you see written on him, Warpletinger. Like, O. Warpletinger O. So he has found, he knows where the Warpletingers are, and some of the Warpletingers are still around.
Ooh. Alright, so I have to take 2 more blood stress?
4. You take 4, because you prevent... No, wait, you have that armor on.
I have 4 protection for blood.
You definitely had to take the armor off for this.
Oh,
or else
okay.
we're going to break the armor to get to your heart. He needs to stab you directly in the heart.
So I take 4?
4, yep. And roll me another fallout check, because now you just might get blood fallout. And this will be for the next game. Because I just don't have time for us to, like... You did what?
Oh, the one.
That's the worst you could roll! Alright, okay, alright,
I thought I came here to heal something.
Okay, alright, critical injury. You take a hit somewhere vital. Yeah, we know where that is. It's your heart, and you let him do it. The GM picks a skill you have access to. You no longer have that access to that skill. You cannot, until mended, you cannot use your what's the you have kill and is it called conspire?
Compel.
Compel. You cannot compel anyone.
So
your
I
heart's
just
just
remove
not
that?
in it. Yeah.
Okay.
But good news, we know somebody that doesn't need to remove his stress or fallouts that is pretty good at mending.
Perfect. Do I get rid of...
stuffed?
How do I get rid of dark cravings?
Oh yeah, can't you just like unclick it? Or
No.
do you actually have to like go through the whole thing and like
Maybe I can just delete it? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. So, you can take the edge off here. By... If you want to roll me a kill, Haven, you can find somebody around town. Just murder them. What's that?
Kill Haven. Alright.
Kill Haven with mastery
with
for sure.
mastery.
You know how to do this. Stop rolling low!
She didn't.
Oh, she didn't? Okay. Oh, no, you rolled a 10. You got it in 1. Okay. So, who did you kill in this town that deserved it? That nobody is mad about? Did you convince, like, somebody to let you kill a prisoner? Did you see somebody about to do something bad? How'd that go? Because everybody's in this town loves you for killing this dude.
So there is a guy that has been going around town that has been known to kill women at night. Very Jack the Rippery. And Pym sees him stalking somebody. And she's going to walk up right behind him and just break his neck.
Just, like, snap.
Yep,
Is it
just
this
walks
guy?
up right behind him while he's looking at some lady and just... Oh yeah, that definitely looks like the guy.
He had it coming.
Oh yeah, he had it coming.
And the whole town is, like, celebrating this man's death. because like they knew who it was, and it's not like they were ignoring it. They just couldn't catch him. He's just too slippery.
So I'm removing, take the edge off.
Yeah, remove, take the edge off.
Sweet. Okay. I figured out how to remove them.
Solid. All right. So Forge, you said you were going to the shop to refill your items.
To deal with my 3 stress in supplies. Yes.
Absolutely. Howl, do you have stress anywhere that you want to remove?
Do I have stress anywhere? I have 5 stress in supplies, I have 5 stress in echo, and I have 3 in blood. So we can take care of supplies first, and on my way there with Forge,
yeah.
I'm gonna mark him for death. So when I go for the kill, I'll be able to roll with mastery.
I totally forgot for a second that you need to kill Forge.
Yeah.
All right. That can wait till the next game too.
Yeah,
like a
100%.
prime. Yeah.
This is preparation.
Yeah, for sure. This game's cool. I like this game. All right, so we are in the shop. One of the Oni, the artisan Oni, still runs this shop. He does have treats. A treato. So in this shop, you guys see all over the world, not all over the world, all over the walls are just knickknacks and stuff. And it could be anything. Do you guys have? You can give up any item that you have and receive that much stress relief for your supplies. Like if you wanted to break your teeth into 2d4s. Actually, no, because you pulled them out, so like you have actually a D12 teeth. You could break them into 2d8s. I know it seems like a 2d6, a D12 would break into 2d6s, but it breaks into 2d8s.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then give him one of my bags of teeth and take care of my supply stress.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d8, and that's how much supply stress that you'll lose. Oh, also add silver filling in there. That's a Haven technology. Also D8.
All right, and then I'll roll a D8 now.
Yep, roll one. Yeah, go ahead and roll 1d8.
Jesus.
Okay, so you lost, and you take away 2 of your supply stress, so you still have 3. And Forge, do you got anything that you want to give? Oh, you got tons of stuff. Forge picked up everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been picking up everything.
You can heal other people's supply stress for them as well with this.
Well, that's what I was gonna do. I have a D6 katana that I'm going to use for this.
For sure. Go ahead and roll me a discern. Yeah, roll me a discern Warren. No mastery, but.
Alright, no mastery.
Yeah, this is just you looking around the shop.
Okay. Discern Warren.
6. Okay. Looking around on the walls, you start to see that this is a new shop. This shop, like the town has shops all over the place, but this one was closed and wasn't busy. So you two walk in here, and now when you're looking at the walls, you see some of the some of the Wander Cruise items are on the wall. You see a skateboard from Clem. Like you see Gemini's penny farthing is in the back room.
Yeah.
You see, what are some other good items? What are some good items that we got now? Not from our time in Liminal, but from season 3. What are some good items that people left behind because they couldn't take anything with them? Yeah, Midnight's Gibbet Mask for sure. Like the you see where the Midnight Rush used to go in.
Also some of the obsidian masks from the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. He's managed to gather he has Akana's obsidian mask on the wall. he does not have Soki's obsidian mask.
Oh, right. Adley's celestial javelin.
And this stuff is gonna cause you a little bit of mind stress again, Forge, because it's just reminding you of the dead.
Yeah.
It's just a D4 though, so let's see how bad it is. 3. You take 3 mind stress, but we know you gotta roll me that Fallout check.
Yeah.
And hope that you don't get under a 7.
Nope.
Nope, you did fine. 10 is much better than 7.
That is true. So,
Tarkus's old body is being used already.
yeah.
Spirits use that thing.
What about Cash's,
And his new body. What's that?
What about Cash's dream brooch?
Yeah, sure, that can be up there too. But like the thing that hurts your mind with this is it's so expensive. All of those are at least a D12 item.
D12 item. Okay, all right. I think I can figure this out. If I convert the katana to excellent quality, will I be able to get items using only the finest?
Yeah, for sure. They'll move that up to a D12, so you'll be able to trade it for 1 item.
Oh, but which item? Oh, goodness.
Then you see it. Blue's bracelets hanging off a chain. Just dangling there.
That would hurt my head. That would hurt my heart and make me lose it. Because it's the other bracelet to the one he has. Is that one also a D12?
Yeah, that's a D12.
So Forge just starts basically just puts his hand on Howl's shoulder, and I'm like, he's like, I need a moment.
Kill him.
Not yet.
What was that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I just said I needed a moment.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
Right. He starts talking to himself, and he just holds the katana, and he's like, and starts just chanting into it to make it this excellent quality item, turning it into a D12, going, Nyam tore blue tore nyam mam nyo miu nya rao nya sin nya vor kamien nesnir. And just letting out the sigh, and his eyes are just watering as he puts all his thoughts of blue into this item to make it excellent.
What does the katana look like after the fact, and what, like,
the blade itself turned blue, and the hilt of it and the handle is the color of the dream crystals.
the Oni behind the counter nods. He's like, quite the artisan you are. And he takes it. He's like, I haven't seen craftsmanship in a while. We lost a lot of ours. And he's just like, go on, take your pick.
I will take that bracelet there.
And he's like, ah, yes. Fine quality. It was only just picked out of the ocean. The folks at Holt have begun some deep sea scavenging as of late. Though our world's been very hard on them.
I appreciate the compliment, as I was the one that made that.
Oh, he was initially complimenting the sword you just made, and he'll compliment this.
Yeah, oh, I thought he was complimenting the bracelet as he was handing it to me. Okay.
It's like, He hands it over. He's just like, I could put this to great use. The katana you just made is now a D12. Like, it would do 1d12 damage, but
Mhm.
it is temporary. This guy doesn't know
Uh-huh.
that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um,
Oh, I know that full well. I know that.
and what are you gonna give up to get rid of some of your stress? Oh, go ahead and add Blue's bracelet. This is I'm gonna say it is Haven
Mhm.
D12 sentimental.
Okay. Haven. Sentimental. D12. All right, and I will put it after we step out. I will be putting it inside the locket with mine. Let's see here. Oh yeah, what am I giving for? Yes. Let's see here. I still have that vial of blue honey that's cursed.
Yeah, you could roll an 8-sider.
All right.
And if you roll high enough, like to get rid of your supplies, you could also like use the rest to either buy a 1d4 item or or repair Howls.
Okay.
All right, 6. Okay, so you could get rid of yours and Howls, or you could take a 1d4 item.
No, I'm going to get rid of my 3 and 3 of Howl's.
Thank you. You're the best.
The man who secretly is trying to kill you.
Of course, my assassin.
Lovely corpse.
He will, just not now.
All right, Ento. Do we want to close this game, this session of this game, with your surgery scene on trying to recover Pim?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Midjourney does this thing where like it will not show me some of the images I make because I think they think they're graphic.
Oh yeah.
So like I'll make it on Nika's account because we don't want to pay for Midjourney twice. So I'm using hers. But like it won't show me a lot of things. Which is very annoying. Ento, can you roll me a Mend Haven check to see what your doctor office in Delve is like, the quality? And go ahead and roll it with mastery.
Okay, standard.
Yeah, standard. I just want to know what kind of quality we're looking at. 7, okay, so... good, not great. What...
And is it a
what
9?
is... Was that? Oh, is it not? My bad. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So you... Oh, yeah, 9977. Jesus. That's a really good doctor's office.
Surprisingly enough.
Yeah, so you've got everything here. Like, you are able to... If anybody has any blood stress, you are able to take care of it as long as you are here to do it. Does anybody
I
else
have
have
blood
blood stress?
stress.
Because...
What's
that?
Howl does.
Yeah.
All right,
Howl
let's get
fucked up.
Let's
Yeah,
get everybody in here.
Yeah, I think we all, especially Howl. Howl collected
Howl had
ton
a
of
bad
stress.
Heal me, brother.
All right, yeah. So, Howl, do you want to... You can either get rid of your echo or your blood.
I'll get rid of the echo. That one's higher.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you to the church. And Bonnie will be able to take care of your echo stress for you. Do you have anything to pay Bonnie with? You have teeth.
I have teeth.
Oh, and that silver filling. He would love that silver filling.
Okay, yeah, I'll give him the silver filling. My teeth are useful.
He takes the silver filling and he looks at it, and you see him immediately go over to like a Bunsen burner situation and like tosses it in, and starts like melting it down. He's like, silver is so rare nowadays. Like, I haven't seen any in forever. I thought it was all gone.
Yeah, I got lucky. It was in one of the teeth that I grabbed out of someone.
Who's? Where?
I was the wildebeest. He's dead now. Just so you know.
You killed the wildebeest. Oh. Sad when the mighty fall. But all's all that ends well, I suppose. And this won't. And then like you see him pour that into it looks like he is making a little like I think Howl actually saw one before. He's making a candlestick holder out of silver, and you just gave him enough to finish it off. He's just like, now to find the candle. And then he like comes over to you, and he's just like, whew. And he's like looking at you, and he's like, you are really messed up right now, man.
Yeah, I had a bad day.
And he's just like, don't think I don't see you in there, ghost. I can see you even if I can't hear you. And like he like raises your head and like looks you over, and he's just like, all right, wear this for an hour. And he wraps your head in a blindfold that smells kind of like it smells like the green flowers that soothe. Like they make you high. Let's not get it twisted. The Osiria invented weed, and I'm sticking to it. So like you have a headband, like you have a blindfold that is keeping you, it's calming you down. And like it's just slowly, and you feel it, like you feel like as this is wrapped around your eyes, you can't hear your ghost. You can't hear your death. As long as you keep this blindfold on, like you feel the most clear that you felt in 10 years.
So for the first time in like 10 years, like I'm probably like sitting down in a chair and I visibly relax.
And you can fall asleep immediately.
Yeah, I'm out.
And there goes all of your echo. Remove your echo completely. Don't even have to make a roll for it, because you gave him exactly what he wanted. Because I forgot Bonnie was looking for silver. All right. Ento, can you make some... This one's for Pim. This is a Mend Haven with Mastery, and a give a +1. Because... No, give a +2, because your fucking doctor's office is amazing.
Yeah, it is. Okay. That is a 10.
Yeah, all right, Pim, all your blood stress is gone. And you're completely healed up. You're not even like worried about it, because it would have just knocked it down a level because it was major fallout. Oh shit, Pim. You took major fallout in the town. You were a fucking demon for a second.
Oh.
Like running around this town, when you killed that guy, you were your big ass demon form.
Okay, then in that case, I don't want to just simply break his neck. I want to eat his head.
Absolutely. Good.
Okay, thank you.
Man, everybody's just getting eaten. All right. Yeah, Pim, you're feeling great. I think, Ento, this is going to feel weird. It's going to seem wild, but you reach into your lab coat, and there's just a sucker in there. You had like one left.
Holy shit. I thought these were gone years ago.
Is that a sucker?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna say you find 2 of them. So you can give Pim one right now, and add to your inventory a 1d12 lolly. Haven and religion, like, but not religion in like, yeah, religion. All right, Howl, hop up on the fucking bed. It's your turn. No, Howl, Forge. Howl, How can you roll me a 1d4? That's how much like blood stress you're gonna recover from being able to relax for the first time in years. 2. All right, so you're down to just 1 stress.
Solid. We're living big.
All right. Yeah, there you go, Forge. What's wrong with you?
As you can see, your sister scratched my face.
She did what? I didn't
No,
see that happen.
you were too busy nomming on old friends.
Yeah, let's fix that up.
Yeah, same exact roll again.
All right.
But as long as you just don't roll like 3-1. Oh my god, like an instant
wow.
10. Alright. So yeah, Forge, you are not gonna have a scar at all. And like something about this room, fucking your crits. Something about this room and the way that it's decorated, and like you are seeing Ento in an element that we haven't seen like twice in a row. This dude rolled crits on healing, on being a doctor.
Yeah.
Like we're seeing him in that element again. I think for
He's
the
a
first
better
time,
doctor now than he was back then.
Yeah.
I mean, it only took the end of the world to make him an amazing doctor.
so like you see his face like kind of like discontort because it was like contorted out because he is the cleaver,
Yeah.
and like he was like snapped. Ento, you standing straight again, like you're no longer like hunched, like. And like it might be the influence of that, like the heart that he ate. But Ento is just like taking care of it. You're not even gonna have a scar from this. Like you don't have any, and like recover your mind, recover your blood, and then roll me 1d4, and you'll heal that much mind.
Oh wow. Okay. 1d4. Oh wow.
Yeah, so there you go. You're at 0 as well. Like, oh yeah, you're at 0. Ento's at 0. Howl's at 1. And Pim, where are you as far as like stress goes?
0.
That was a good time in this town.
Really? We're all
God damn, I'm a good doctor.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah. Thank you.
And like Peanut comes bursting in. He's just like, I think I found a way home.
Wait. What?
And that screen goes black.
Scene.
And scene.
Scene.
Alright, everybody. So that was this game. This game's fucking sick as shit. Like, I know it's significantly more adult. Or like, nah, it's not even adult, you know. It's grimdark, but it's fun. Yeah, it's definitely a slider style change. It's just... So guys, I'm Jerry O'Connell. But yeah, so like, and yeah, this world, this alt future is going to continue to exist, and like, when you guys get the fortune teller arrives card, then you can have a different team play this game. And if you do that, you just explain why those characters weren't in the city, or why those characters got out of the city just before all of this ended, like before the world ended, you know. And Nyx will be happy to like deal those cards out to you. Again, this is Nyx because we love Nyx. Oh, wait, not there. Nyx is so cool, everybody. Look at her. Them.
Do I get luck now?
Yeah, for the next game, I think like you defeated an enemy. Luck. You were wounded. But it did not kill you. Forge.
Yeah.
Luck. Howl had to break an item.
My eye popped, if that counts.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Ento, you ate a heart. You ate the most valuable thing we've seen in this game.
True.
Yep.
Yeah. You ate the treasure.
Oh, so is that just like up 1 on fortune?
You know what? For this game, for this game, you guys all for the next one, you have 2 fortune armor.
Okay,
And
cool.
You will
Oh,
each
so
be
I
able
have
to
3
avoid
then.
rolling a 1. You can re-roll your 1s.
Oh, nice.
Cool
where
beans.
Where do we put that reroll of 1?
Thanks, Nix. Just remember it.
I'll put it in our heart chat.
I will keep your treasure map for the next game, Forge, because we did not
thank
get nearly far enough to see that.
That's fine. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
I will hold on to that. It just you remember it and I'll remember it. I don't know when in November we'll play this, but like I really want to play it because this game was cool.
Yeah. I have to become a pirate queen.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
And like for the future, I'm gonna keep our like thread going. Look at the Zenith moves when you guys get a second. Like
I already have
decide
my
which-
eyeball on one. I already
Yeah.
know which one I want.
whichever is like there's one that is so clearly Pim's like going to become the Red Queen. That is
Yeah.
like it's just there.
Yeah.
But yeah, those Zenith moves are when you retire or you die to get them.
Yeah. I already have my eyeball on one of them. I know which one I want.
So this game kicks ass. I will do a real quick recap for this one so that I will have a documentation of what happened. Today, let me just make sure it changes. Today on our Hell month, Howl, Forge, Pim, and Ento went to a fortune teller, and they are currently showing them what could have been if just like the die was cast just even ever so slightly when they robbed Hymnal. The Silver Thimble would have disappeared, and it would have been the end of the world. Like creatures are like attacking all over the world. Magic has changed and is different in like so many different ways. It's so much darker. Like survival is incredibly limited. Only 2 towns in this entire world are safe from these spirits. Like because I want to play more of it, I don't want to give a lot of things I know what's going on in the world away, but Yoke is gone. Like Yoke didn't make it. Delve is a safe place, and Hymnal is what they call the Spire. And these guys went and like were hired by Peanut to go into Dyad and claim the heart of the corpse of of Sal. Reedy's gone. Reedy was in the Silver Thimble when it went back, and he's not from here, so he's gone. The back is a strong word because home isn't there. They went in, they killed Willoughbeast, which was Willoughby transformed, and they ate the fuck out of him. Then Forge made some old friends out of organs. Ento ate an entire god's heart. Pim saved a woman from a Jack the Ripper type creature by eating his head. Howl is contractually obligated by his own death to kill Forge. And Peanut thinks he knows a way to get back to the Silver Thimble. And yeah, that's this game. Tomorrow we're playing... Oh, fuck, hold on. I know the game, I just want to... Don't Let Us Die in the Night of This Cold Winter. With Tea Time. And with Simmons and Talali. And who's the 4th for that game? Simmons, Tea
Was
Time.
it Katori?
Katori, it is Katori. That game's gonna be sad, guys. I'm sorry, it's gonna be so sad. And then on Sunday we are playing Index with Sept and Leo and Kat and Nickel. Yeah, I knew that one because I keep thinking about that one. And then on Monday we're playing Lancer with Zacna and Clovis and Tarkus and with
Valentina.
the last person is Valentina.
And
that one's
that
going to start
is-
an hour late.
Yes, it is. It is at 6 p.m. Pacific, just as a heads up. Also, most likely the Tomb Squad game on Wednesday will also be at that time, unless we have to move it. I am just waiting to hear back from some players on that one. So yeah, good game.
This game
what do
went
you guys
great.
think?
Thank you guys. Yeah, what do you guys
yeah.
think of like Heart, the City beneath?
This is awesome.
This
I
game is
absolutely
sick.
look. Thank you for picking this. Like, I know I gave you the hey, Dark Ghibli, and you gave me Darkest Dungeon, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love this.
There is like a hopeful element to this game. We just didn't get there yet because we spent so long on the eating the people in that.
and making meat effigies of friends. I know.
This system is so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
really
love
liked
the
it.
stress system, like the
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
because it's like almost no way that you don't get stress.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually really easy to pick up. So
I'm glad, like, because
is.
I
It
was saying I was trying to like get you guys like I think this game is easy. I know it looks intimidating. Like if you look at the book, if you like look at the character sheets, there's just so many things, but it's really grab everything you can.
Yeah, the setup felt intimidating, but like actually playing it was like, oh, nice. Okay, this is easy. Yeah, I can do this. This is fun.
Oh yeah, apparently Ento is an amazing doctor now that he is like somewhat of a weird monster person. He was an amazing doctor. Like if you guys remember, there were multiple armies and people that thought Ento was an amazing doctor. It's only his parents that don't think he's an amazing doctor.
I mean, yeah.
If they could see him now, they might actually be a little proud, but they still wouldn't tell him.
I mean, would they survive and you not eat them?
Man, I fucking imagine what Aspera and Gus look like in this world.
oh god.
There's no way all of them survived, but some of them could survive.
Steamed or grilled?
As a treat.
Well, Willoughby already said some of them are alive.
Yeah.
Not Willoughby.
Bonnie.
Yep. Bonnie.
Yeah, Bonnie found blood. Yeah.
It's just, I reading this game, like I've been wanting to play this game for quite a while. Like, I was trying to get a game going with like Nika, Art, Esme, and Elliot. I wanted to get like a game going with their like VTubers, but it just never like panned out, sadly, because like this game is like really the focus.
Oh yeah.
But getting to do it this month made me very happy. So thank you guys for letting me play this. And I'm gonna play it again, and I'm gonna play it again.
Oh yeah. I loved this whole like the whole nightmare scenario for Forge, and just being able to play a more darker tone for him, and just seeing everybody else's characters just having this like grim, Darkest Dungeon-esque.
Yeah, it's just like I don't want to ever make our game like the main game.
Yeah.
Like not like that. That needs to be hopeful. That needs to have like something to like aim for. But this can be a little depressing. This can be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was fun just getting the chance to play something darker, and just kind of get all that like the what if in your head kind of out. So this game is so great for that. This game was so great for that.
It's so much fun. And yeah, we'll make more fortune teller cards. Like I don't like to have more than that we play. I like the one and then play it, and then I'll release another one.
Yeah, I don't like to have like a super long backlog of cards that require games, just because then we end up like with a huge backlog of cards that require games.
Yeah.
So we're like slow roll it out, but yeah, I think
Did somebody have a
seems to be
pet
responding
that
very
we needed
positively
to
it.
scratch off?
Oh, we do to do a scratch off, yes. If I can open this up. Alright, this will look janky, probably. Okay, not too bad. Alright.
Whose pet is this?
So we're scratching off one for Vala and one for Krieg. Scoot,
Yay!
scoot. So I believe Vala's, I think she rolled a 15, but we are going with a 12, because 15 was already taken. Remind me how to fucking do anything. Alright, here we go.
Oh, we're about to see the one that I like. If you thought the one that Midnight got was the right one for Midnight, we're about to see the one that was the right one for Midnight.
Why would you say that?
But just because Midnight, I'm happy that Midnight's happy with his for sure, absolutely. But like, it's really good.
Alright, scratch it off for Vala. I don't know if she's here right now, but yes, you were good to see it right now. Let me like zoom in.
This is
pretty.
Mistlight. Mistlight is a spirit wolf from Sonnery. Mistlight is a mischievous spirit wolf with pearly white coat that shimmers like mist. It moves silently and can guide adventurers through any haunted landscapes with its gentle howls. Like, it stays out of danger. Well, they stay out of danger, but they can guide you from a distance. So I guess communications works with that one for sure.
Alright, and then Krieg rolled a... I don't know why I'm like all the way zoomed out. I could just zoom in on the one that I'm scratching off. He rolled a 2, but we're obviously rounding up 2 3, so this one is for Krieg.
Oh, I remember this one. This one's adorable. This is so cute.
Oh, what a little bean. Alright, tell me about him.
This is Hearth.
Heart.
Hearth is an ember fluff from folk song. Hearth is a warm, fuzzy ember fluff that radiates a gentle heat. It curls up in its owner's lap and emanates a cozy warmth that can be especially comforting during cold nights. Like, when it sneezes, which happens more often than you might think, it fills the room with a peppery scent.
That's hilarious. I literally just muted myself so I could sneeze.
Same. Oh, that's perfect for you know, for Krieg.
The perfect one for Krieg is right below it. I think we all know that the goldfish is the perfect one for Krieg.
No, but this is a good one too, because
It is.
you know,
All of them are adorable. I love all of them.
it's food related restaurant, you know.
Also, just the name Ember Fluff is too good.
Oh, that is perfect.
All right, Hearth. I'm sorry, not Hearth. What am I saying? Hearth. All right.
So I think we're good to wrap here.
Yeah, I'm set.
Alright, perfect.
I'll put those in the thing probably tomorrow because I'm very tired.
No,
but-
fair enough. But yeah. Alright, then we are gonna heck off, and we will see y'all tomorrow for something. Don't let us die in this.
Sad.
That
Don't let
game.
us die in the night of this cold winter.
Perfect. Alright.
It's
Good
got
night,
such a long name.
everybody.
Good night, guys.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.